Live 5 News starts now with breaking news.
And good afternoon, I'm Nick Reagan. That breaking news here at noon. A hearing in Lexington County this morning marked a new chapter in the Alec Murdaugh murder saga. The status conference served as a starting point for Murdaugh's retrial, scheduling a potential trial date and discussing important details in the case that rocks the nation. Live 5's investigative reporter Emily Johnson was inside that courtroom and joins us live. Emily, what can you tell us?
Nick, while this morning's hearing wrapped up in almost exactly an hour, with Judge Deborah McCaslin wasting absolutely no time. She was determined to schedule a retrial date today, and that she did, rescheduling tentatively Alec Murdaugh's murder retrial for April 5th, 2027. Now, this date is tentative because and due to the fact that both the state and defense need to get all of their experts, evidence, and motions together beforehand. Murdaugh's attorneys are wishing to independently test DNA evidence found underneath Maggie Murdaugh's fingernail, which could take up to 6 months or longer. Judge McCaslin asked them to have all of their timelines finalized by the next pretrial conference, which is scheduled for August 14th. The potential for a change in venue was also discussed briefly, but is on hold until both sides can present a suggested location at the August hearing. Now, Murdaugh was in fact in person today in the courtroom, which is the first time that we've seen him in person since his murder convictions were overturned. There was also discussion about witness experts and testimony, which we will have more on and break down tonight at 4 o'clock and 6. Reporting live in Lexington, Emily Johnson, Live 5 News.